having babies is not an easy thing. It's beautiful. I enjoy my baby girl. I still enjoy my toddler, even though handling both kids now, it's a bit harder. Yes, but I hope this video will be helpful. I really aim to bring a hand of support to my mothers out there. About what to do before having baby. I feel like I'm in the right position to talk about this, to make such a video, because it's been 3 weeks that I had baby, and I have faced the challenges of having a newborn baby, and then I have it has given me the opportunity to look back and to think of the things I could have done while I was pregnant to help me at this time when baby is here. So the very first thing that I have on my list is to sleep enough. I knew this already because this is my second baby. With my first baby, I had a hard time. He didn't sleep very much, so adjusting to his schedule was very hard. I am still adjusting with my new baby. She sleeps. I wouldn't complain about the way she sleeps. But the only thing is she mainly feeds at night, which is the time when we all know that we sleep at that time. So yeah, and when I think about it too, like, no matter how much you sleep through pregnancy, it's not gonna help you catch up when you're with your newborn, breastfeeding, and but still enjoy that time. Second one is to go on dates. Go on dates with your friends, go on dates with your partner, go on dates with yourself. Do the things you like to do, because when baby is here, especially during the very first few months, it's going to be difficult to go on those dates. Especially if you don't have childcare. This is in situations like that. I live in Canada, and if you know, people are always busy with work, doing their thing. Sometimes you don't have people around you helping you watch your kids, So for me, I really thought really like spending time with your friends, going on dates, or essential before you have baby, because you will still go on dates, but just enjoy the time when you don't have to worry about your newborn needing to be breastfed or something, So that was my second point. My third one is to organize your space and your stuff. Okay? Baby takes most of your time. Everything has to be organized for you, easy to take and put it back where it was, easy for you to know where things are. You won't have enough time to just start organizing when baby is already here. Do all the organization before baby comes. That will make things a bit easier for you when baby is around. Just because your mind, like for me, when my space is organized, then my mind is organized, and I don't have to worry about finding things. So that was one of the things I did before baby came, to reorganize my space, get rid of all the things I felt I didn't need anymore, organize my clothing, did any shopping for me that I felt I was going to need after having baby, because I find it very difficult to go out with 2 children. It may be different when you have one, but in my culture, they don't advise us to go out the very first weeks after you have baby. You're supposed to stay home with baby. I don't know the reason why, but then it's something that just happens, where when you have baby, you're not just supposed to go out. And again, your body is still weak during those weeks. You should be resting and taking care of you and baby. So I don't think you have the strength to go out there doing any shopping, because your belly has gone down. So your older clothes may not fit. The ones you were wearing when you were pregnant will no longer fit, so you may need new stuff. So yeah, So that was one of the things that I did, which I found that it did help. It does help me now that baby is here. Um, the fourth one is a self-care routine, and it still goes a bit with organizing space. Organizing space, I feel like, is one of the self-care routines. That's for me. I don't know about you guys, but once my space is organized, I feel very at peace. I don't easily stress out, you know. So for me, setting a self-care routine where I'll wake up in the morning, I would meditate, drink my water, I will sit outside in the sun, you know, having my bubble baths. Yeah, so I think it's very important to have that before baby comes, because when baby is here, you are working on baby schedule, so it's very difficult for you to set a routine for yourself because you are working with their schedule. You have to fit them. You were doing laundry, you were cleaning, you know, you're doing a lot of stuff at the same time that it's hard to have a routine. You may find some once or twice you have some time for yourself to do the things you like, but then it cannot be a routine or something that you do every single day at the same time. Yeah, with time you can set your routine, but I'm just saying, like, at the beginning you're still adjusting to your new life, just trying to adjust to having a new baby, you know what I mean? So it's very difficult for you to follow a routine for yourself. So for me, I really thought like having that routine before baby came was very important. And sometimes just because you have that routine before baby came, you can kind of go with that. Yeah. My fifth point is cook. This has to be like some weeks before you have baby. Having some food in your freezer so that maybe when you get out of the hospital, those first few weeks you don't have to cook. You just kind of get the food out of the freezer. For me, it was different. My very first weeks, I had family members around helping me. Yeah, that was one point. And this may not apply for everyone. Some people are here with their mothers, their sisters, you know, with very good friends, people around them that will help them. But for you, my sister, if you're alone, prepare yourself. You have 2 or 3 meals in your freezer. When you get out of the hospital, warm it up and just eat instead of having to cook. You may not even have the strength to do that. Maybe you may even need to be, you may not be able to stand for long periods of time to be doing that. It's important for you to prepare yourself. You never know what can happen. Pregnancy is a big deal. Sometimes you don't realize, but it is a big deal. A lot changes in our bodies. We don't even realize how much. It's part of taking care of yourself too. Avoiding doing hard work straight after you have baby. I'm talking about those very first weeks, yeah. And then my sixth point is to complete any paperwork. If you have any paperwork that you're doing, make sure it's completed before you go to the hospital. And for me, for example, my third one is going to preschool. I had to complete his application before he got to school. Uh, that was one thing. The other one, and then I was applying for some immigration documents which I didn't complete before. So I find myself having to do that once I came home with baby. It took a bit longer. If I had completed this before, it would have been done a long time ago. But when I came with baby, sometimes I would try and do it, and then I would like fall asleep because I'm very tired, or a baby will start crying, she needs to eat, you know, or I'll realize baby is sleeping, this is time for me to kind of grab some food for myself, put her laundry in, take my bath, you know. It took a bit longer. So I would advise you, if you have anything that you need to do, make sure you do it before baby is here. My seventh point is to have all your painkillers, all the stuff that you will need stored at home. Going out for with a new baby for me and my toddler, it's a bit hard. I'm still adjusting to my new life. I have my baby's 3 weeks old. I've gone out with both of them, just me with both of them, twice. My partner was at work, and it was just going to the pharmacy. The first time I forgot my wallet, and the medication I went to get at the pharmacy. Can you imagine? So um, things like painkillers are things you should even always have at home. For you, if you have other children, and for them, yes, have them stored at home. And then there's situations that you can control. Like, for example, my baby, she had some rashes on her bum, and then those medications were prescribed for her. So I had to go get them. Yes, so that's a situation you cannot control. Uh, so, yeah, but if you can have your medication, your most essential stuff at home with you, those will be helpful. You will not love to wake up maybe, or like you haven't had enough sleep and you're waking up and you're driving to go to the pharmacy. Yeah. And again, this will not apply to everyone, you know. I'm just trying to give you guys different ideas on what to do before you have your babies that can help you. I hope my this message is going to help you guys. My point is really to support mothers out there. Having babies is not an easy thing. It's beautiful. um, I enjoy my baby girl. I still enjoy my toddler, even though handling both kids now it's a bit harder. Yes, but I hope this video will be helpful. I really aim to bring a hand of support to my mothers out there. I'm done with this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe, to like, and to share. Take care, my people.